Hey everybody, it's Bean and Bagel. We are a married couple from the Midwest. He's from Michigan, I'm from Minnesota, and together we like to post videos about food on this channel, and we post videos once or twice a week. If you like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. Today's kind of a fun video because we are getting the chance to talk about my Minnesotan accent, and I thought we could do some Minnesotan snacks while we're at it. And we have Old Dutch chips, potato chips, which are super well known in Minnesota. They're made in Roseville, Minnesota, and they're super good. And then this one might be slightly lesser known, but it is the Tater dip or potato topping. It's really good on baked potatoes or just as a dip. It is sour cream and onion with chive flavored dip. So it's very tasty, and it is an iconic Minnesotan snack or potato topping.
She introduced it to me. I'd never heard of it before, but it's good. It
Yeah.
reminds me of French onion dip.
Yeah, so it's pretty hard to find outside of Minnesota, or like our border states might have it, but other than that, you can't really find it. But we thought since it's such a Minnesotan thing, it'd be good to include in this Minnesota accent video. So these are some words that Bean and I have had discussions about, and he's given me a little bit of crap for how I say them. Or, in my family, I have a brother-in-law from Texas. So these are some words that he's definitely, given us a hard time about too. So anyways, without further ado, you can hear me say some of these.
So the first one is bag. I say bag, and Hope's going to say it in a sentence. So, potato chips come in a bag.
Potato chips come in a bag.
In a bag. In a bag.
In a bag. So, I know, I hear it, I do, but I just can't stop myself. And there's a lot of words that are like bag that I know that I say funny. So, as an example, recently the Minnesota state flag changed, so they were letting people do their own submissions for the state flag, and it was hilarious because someone actually had a submission of a bag with the proper Minnesota pronunciation. I thought that was hilarious, but that is probably one of the most iconic Minnesota accent things is our long A's and words that aren't supposed to be long A's.
Yeah, it's almost like a mixture of fillet and flag. So it's like flag.
Flag.
Another one is, I don't know if I was going to the grocery store or how this one came about, but I had to pick up some milk, and we started talking about milk. So she started saying it the way she normally says it, and I found it really funny. So I had to go to the grocery store to pick up some milk.
I had to go to the grocery store to pick up some milk.
She adds an E, so it's like milk.
Milk. I know. And that's when I guess I didn't really realize how Minnesotan or how Midwestern that one is too. And it's very clearly an I, but I say it with an E. It's milk.
It's milk.
It rhymes with elk.
Milk.
Milk.
Say pillow.
Pillow.
See, she adds an E. It's a pillow.
It's a pillow. It's my pillow pet.
It's like hello and pillow, but
Yeah.
It's like pillow.
It rhymes with fellow. It's a pillow. But, I'm going to try to say it the right way and see if I can say it. So, pillow. But it's so weird to me. It's like my mouth can't even move that way. Pillow.
Pillow.
I just say pillow. I don't know. It's
Mm-hmm.
pillow.
So, one that's really funny though is somehow, I don't know what came about with a friend or something. She'll tell the story. But she was talking about a boat show. So you go to boat shows or air shows or things like that. But we'll listen to her say that one.
So, when we were in Wisconsin Dells, we went to the boat show.
A boat show.
I know that one. So that's the exact phrase that I realized I had a Minnesotan accent. So I was in high school, and my friends and I had went to Wisconsin Dells, and there was like this water skiing show. But as we were talking about it and figuring out what we were going to do, I had said, well, if we don't go here, then we'll have time to go to the boat show. And then as soon as the words boat show left my mouth,
Boat show.
I was like, oh my gosh, I do have a really strong accent that I didn't realize until that point. Because when you're a kid, you're like, I don't have an accent. But that's when I realized I definitely have a very strong accent.
I can only imagine, like, if you're familiar with the show The Bachelor, there was a contestant on there that was talking about another contestant who was a female, and he said, she's a smoke show. I can only imagine how Hope would say that.
She's a smoke show.
She's a smoke show.
She's such a smoke show. Oh, man.
So, and yet another word that a lot of people say in America, at least, probably all over the world. Everybody likes hamburgers. We like burgers. We eat burgers. And somewhere along the line, Hope and I were in a conversation, and she said that word, and I got a kick out of it.
And now I'm super self-conscious because we definitely say this a lot on the channel since we review food and review these things. But I do think I say it kind of funny now that I have realized it, and I don't know if it's a Minnesotan thing or maybe it's just a me thing. But I say burger, like, I don't know. Burger.
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 It sounds like a Smurf.
It's a burger.
I'm gonna go get a burger.
Yes, I like burgers.
And you would think, like, people in Minnesota would also say cold. You know, like most people may say it, right? I guess anybody could say most people. I guess that's probably the bad way to say it, because people could laugh at me.
Yeah.
But when I heard her say cold, I was like, how do you say that?
Cold.
Cold. It's cold.
It's really cold out here.
And I think that's because, like, it's so cold up here. They always have to grit their teeth, so it's like, it's cold.
It's really cold out here. But yeah. But Bean does have a couple words that he says funny too. One of them maybe is more of a family thing, but we would say we're gonna go wash our clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How would I say it?
Yeah.
Well, I say it wash, but my grandma, she says warsh.
Worshing.
And I'm kind of curious if there's other people out there that say it too, because I haven't heard a ton of people say it, but I do hear it every now and then. But I especially have heard her say it. And I grew up with it, and she's always asking me, Gregory, did you wash your clothes? I'm like, I washed them. I don't know what washing them is. And then I can only imagine, like, what does it sound like when you say it in another sentence? Like, hey, I'm going to go to the car wash.
Yeah. And I don't know exactly where that comes from, but yeah, I've heard that before too. So maybe it could be Midwest or other regions, but that's a funny one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that I probably give him the hardest time about that he says is the word whipped. Would you like to tell everybody how you say that one?
So I say whooped. So anytime I ask her for whipped cream, I say, do you have any whoop cream? And I think that came from, I have a kind of an urban background, and a lot of times you didn't get a whipping, you got a whooping, right? I'm gonna whoop your butt or something like that. And so it sounds more like, I don't know, it seems like
tough.
It's the cream is whipped better or something when you give it a whooping. So it's like, do you have any whoop cream? And then it just always kind of carried through the rest of my life, and I didn't even realize I was saying it that way until I met her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, what did you say?
What kind of cream? Whoop?
Whoop
I'm
cream.
like, what is that? Sounds kind of scary.
Yeah, she's thinking it's some unique thing to Michigan because Michigan's so pure.
Yeah, so pure.
But there's also the word tackle. When you go to football games up here in Minnesota, like high school games and whatnot, the announcers are hilarious because they all have these Minnesotan accents. And the word tackle is like the one that stands out a lot. Like,
Yeah, and I actually laughed at them too because I was like, wow, that's pretty bad. But again, we have something with the A's and the O's, so, but even the short A's, we kind of, I don't know what we do, but tackle, like tackle.
So say number 80 was on the tackle.
That was number 80 on the tackle.
On the tackle. Number 80 on the tackle.
80 on the tackle.
Uh,
So, yes. But anyways, that's our video for today. Let me know which word was your favorite that I said in my accent. And yeah, that's all we have. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye!
See ya.